Gonna crack a rib when I get home. I'm gonna bury you in my favorite hole. I made a bloody mess in the kitchen sink. I tried to fix myself.
Yep. We're doing this again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Evan Glad. I am the creator and sole owner of this channel, The Desk, along with my two other YouTube channels here, The Pen and The Stool. And you might be thinking, wow, a guy with 3 channels? Yeah, it's that serious. It is. I've always dreamed about being a creative, making what I want, when I want, to create these videos that I hold so close to my heart, to even build an audience. Although it's small, it's still loud, and it's still mine. I've revolved almost my entire life around video making and content creating. So that's why what I'm gonna say next is probably gonna be a shock to you. And frankly, me too. I'm stepping away. And I'm stepping away for a while, actually. I mean, we're talking years here. And why? Why leave all these years of work behind? Well, to be honest, I've set my sights on something else for the time being. I've decided to dedicate the next couple years of my life towards serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm gonna be a missionary. Yeah, one of those guys. And that means I'm moving away from home, going to a different state or even a different country to serve others and preach the gospel. Now this, what I'm telling you right here, right now, might just be the biggest surprise to a lot of you. And that's just because I don't talk about my religion or my personal beliefs at all on this channel, because that's not what this channel is about, and that's never going to change. But it's not just you guys that I kind of keep this from. I've really made an effort over the course of my life to actively not let people know that I am religious. I say that like it's a slur. And I believe it was a bit of a defense mechanism, especially in high school. Everybody has their own stories with religion, either good or bad. I just didn't want people's perspectives to change of me. I always want people to see me for me and not the church I go to. So how do I go from that, being this guy who doesn't like sharing this side of me at all, to now gonna be going around wearing a name badge on my chest saying loud and proud who I am and what I believe? And I'll tell you, this decision didn't come overnight by any means. It has taken a long time to get here. So buckle up. You guys better have your great value root beer, bro. I better see it. Crack that open, guys. Because this story's about as bumpy as my back acne. Gross. You guys know that I graduated high school a year ago. And I originally decided that I did want to serve a mission right out of high school. I thought that was probably going to be the next best step for me. So I went and got everything prepared for it. I had to say goodbye to the classic curly yellow locks and say hello to this dashing young twink. I went to my church and I got the whole process started with my bishop. Side note, my bishop's just one of the best people I've ever met in my life. I love him. I would die for him. Bishop, if you're watching this, I love you. I would die for you. But yeah, I met with my bishop and I got all the paperwork done within a couple of weeks. So that way, by the end of July, my papers would be submitted and I'd get my call. And realistically, I'd leave around October. And that fit perfectly. Because if you guys remember, at this time, me and my buddies were still making this movie. And that's when we wanted to release it. So perfect timing. We'll get it released and I'll just leave right after. As you can see, I had it all mapped out. So once I got the papers done and I met back with my bishop for that final interview, I realized that I wasn't ready. My timeline was, but I wasn't. And my bishop knew it too. That was a hard day, realizing that this whole map that I've planned out for myself wasn't going to happen the way that I wanted it to, and that the scariest of all, I couldn't even map out a new timeline because I didn't know when I would be ready to serve a mission. It was genuinely crushing news, but regardless, I still knew that this is something I wanted to do. To have the opportunity to go somewhere new and do nothing but serve for 2 years, and to live for something other than yourself, something higher than yourself, yeah, I knew that that was something that I still wanted to do. So now I had a new goal, and that goal was to better myself and to get myself to a place where I would feel ready and be ready to serve a mission. I mean, sounds simple enough, right? Just do better. Do better. But what I didn't realize at the time were all the things life was going to throw my way within these next 12 months. And how that crushing feeling that I got earlier was just the tip of the iceberg. Now, over the next 2 to 3 months, you would think that my main focus would be on this mission. But no, honestly, I was much more focused on this movie that me and my friends were making at this time. We had already put in so much work into it, and there was still so much work that we still had to do. And I'm obviously not going to talk about the movie much itself here because I already made a whole video about it, just yapping about how proud I am of it. So go check that one out right after this if you haven't already, because dude, that movie's awesome. I'm so glad we made that. It was sick. But this was a daunting task that we put on ourselves, and it was a great learning experience for filmmaking. But there were some things that me and my friends experienced through this that really made me question where my passion is. Some things that we experienced with some people really shattered my idea of my future in filmmaking. Like, if this is the type of stuff that you're gonna work with and run into in the film business, I don't want to do that again. That stuff that me and my friends went through was probably the hardest part of my life, and that's not even an exaggeration. And that nightmare of an experience, on top of maybe a little burnout from grinding out a 10-month project, it really stopped that creative train for a while. Derailed it pretty much. I just needed to take a break from everything for a while. And it sucked because my friends bounced back much better than I did. And we're all talking about future projects that we want to work on, and I'm there, I'm nodding along, but just deep down I know that my heart's just not in it. This on top of the fact that it's already been 3 months since that mission interview, and I still personally was nowhere close to where I wanted to be to serve a mission. I honestly don't think I made any progress, and there was just nothing I could do now at this point except for move on, and just keep going. So that's what I tried to do. About another month goes by, and we're entering into December this month, and the weeks leading up to it were so busy, dude. It was really great to keep me busy and keep my mind off of these things that were keeping me down. I just recently started this sales job where I'd go out to a different state for weeks on end, making bank doing that. And I got to go to Wisconsin, unrelated to work, to visit my sister and see her family and her 3 beautiful nieces. I love my nieces. They're just so cute. And then right as I come back from that, my cousin from California visits for the holidays and spends over a week with us in Utah. So there's a lot going on at this time. Not a lot of time to think, and that's good for me because I think a lot. By the time my cousin leaves and the year's coming up to its end, there's this feeling that I've been kind of having for a little bit that I've been pushing aside. Now it has time to finally bubble out, and I have to sit down with my girlfriend, and I have to cut things short. That sucked. It's hard when there's not a particular reason, but you just know. You know that the ship has run its course, regardless of how grateful I've been for over the past year of this incredible relationship. My first relationship, it was just time. And it's hard being in this situation because you know it's going to hurt either way. If you choose to stick it out, it's going to hurt way more in the long run. And if you cut it off, it's going to hurt right now. And that's what I did, and it sucked. What I haven't mentioned is that she was one of the ones who helped me the most those past 3 months leading up to this. This person was such a great source of strength and comfort, and when you go through something so rough as a breakup, all you want to do is be comforted. But now you can't really go to them anymore. It's a hard adjustment period, and it's just such an isolating and lonely feeling. It was just at this time that my mental health, it just wasn't it. It just wasn't great. And here rolls in the new year. The mission at this point was still the only thing on my mind. I wasn't working on projects at this time. The relationship that I had was now over. But even with this newfound free time and the boost of the New Year's resolution, January wasn't any easier in progressing in my goals. In fact, it felt like a reset. But I held on to hope because it felt like that was the one thing that I still had left.
We're gonna get through this. I have to get through this. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna get through this. We are.
This video is getting really depressing. I'm sorry, but we and every Pinterest board knows that things get worse before they get better. So hang in there. You're gonna want to see where this goes. But now we're in February. I shave my head, just I don't know, just to feel something, you know. But I should have been careful for what I wished for, because I did feel something. I felt sad, shocker. But it was because my best friend Dallin, one that's been going with me on this video journey, had just left on his mission. But this sad wasn't really a feeling of sad that I've been having these past months before. This was more of a melancholy type of feeling. Because yeah, Dallin is leaving and I might have shed a tear or two. Shut up, we all do it. And of course I'm gonna miss him, but there's no doubt that we're not gonna pick up right where we left off the second we get back. But there was something else that helped me during this week that Dallin left that lifted me up a bit. The same week Dallin left was the same week I started therapy. Yeah. We're about 6 months from July at this point, and still here. Haven't made it anywhere close to my goal. I'm still not a fan of the things I'm doing and who I am, and so if I can't do it, let's go to the professionals. Let's go to the professionals, see what they have to say, right? Walking into this first therapy meeting was a little frightening. I didn't really know what to expect, but dude, instantly after this first meeting, I just knew that this was a great beginning of this new step forward. Regardless of this therapy session though, Dallin's departure did hit me hard. So after he left, I did my best to try to cling back onto things that once gave me comfort and bring back a sense of normality, as everything felt like it was changing around me over these past months. So that was when I thought in my heart of hearts that I should start working on videos again. Because I mean, I've been sitting on footage for a while of this Europe trip that I went on in the summertime in early June with my family. And I recorded that trip because I wanted to make just a great travel video to commemorate it. And the idea itself is something I loved. I've made travel videos in the past, but ideas only get you so far. And when I actually sat down to work on it, it quickly became so daunting. no matter how hard I tried to force it, it just never came naturally to me. Every hiccup I hit while editing just made me want to quit for the day and just do something else, literally anything else. My drive was gone. I hit one last hiccup on the video and I just put it on the shelf. it was future me problems now. And by now, it just seems like I'm living day by day. I'm not in school. I'm not working on projects. I just quit that sales job because I hated it. And now I have no responsibilities. I just wake up and go off vibes. The one constant that I had throughout my weeks, though, was actually therapy. These quick 2-hour sessions really became the highlight of my week. I just was learning so much. But, you know, unfortunately, that was just it. These were 2 hours of my week, and I had to find things to fill up the rest of the time. I did my best to stay out of the house. I started helping my mom out at her school with her students, and when I wasn't doing that, I tried my hardest to spend time with friends, especially my best friend Levi, because just like Dallin, he's about to leave on his mission, and we have about a month left. So I spent almost every day with him. A lot of sleepovers. He was there for me, and that was awesome. But this just kind of became my routine, day in and day out, for the next few months, actually. Wake up, help my mom at school, hang out with Levi, hang out with friends, maybe go on a date here or there, but rinse and repeat. The weeks go by, and we're in March, and I turn 19 years old. And that was great for a lot of reasons. I got to spend that day with my best friends, the whole world. But there was a little glooming cloud over that day. And that was because since July, when I started the mission process, an internal goal that I set for myself was to get my call before I turned 19. Dallin did it, Levi did it, and I wanted to do it. So when I hit this age 19 unk status, and I still didn't have a call to my name, it was a bit discouraging. but on the bright side, though, I was going to therapy at this time, and I genuinely felt like I was making progress, whereas those 6 months prior, I felt like I hadn't moved. But I just started, and it still felt like I had miles to go. I just felt sick of coasting throughout these weeks of my life, not really waking up for anything other than mindless fun. And the mission and that process was still all I was thinking about, but that's a long process ahead of me, and I need something now. I need something now to give me purpose in my everyday life. And that need was growing stronger and stronger as the weeks went by. I have my retainer in, so pardon my speech. I've been laying in that bed for the past half hour, and I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. Having to lay with all these thoughts coming through my head. I don't think good thoughts about myself often at all. And it's nights like these where I hate it and it's miserable. And I think I'm unhappy with just the person I am. I don't have a drive anymore, and I used to. I could spend days with people, spend every minute with them, then I still feel like I got no one. I don't feel like I have anything or anywhere, anyone to call mine. I have no desires. I got no passion anymore. I don't know how to get that back. That I want to find something that I'm excited to do every day. And I don't know why video making hasn't been that for me for the past year, because that was mine. And I don't feel like it is anymore. If I don't even have that, what do I have? There's not a lot I feel like I could be proud of in my day-to-day life. I feel like there's not much I can look back on and in these past months and
be happy with the person I see. I just want to reignite my spark, or maybe redirect it. But all I know is that this is not gonna last long. I'm gonna look back, hopefully months from now, and just be like, man, bro was sad, but I'm not anymore. This is my journey. I know that it's gonna be worth it to stick it out. So yeah, I guess that's it. Also, I do have pants on, even though it doesn't look like it.
That night, guys, this is such a sad video. But this night, and me making that video was such a big wake-up call for me. Now, you guys just saw around 2 minutes of that. But I kid you not, the raw footage of that video was 20 minutes long. I said a lot. So many feelings and thoughts that have just been festering in my head for the past couple of months, and I just let it all out. And I didn't intend it to, but it felt relieving. And this was the night that I truly realized how much I crave a purpose again. And more than just something I'm passionate about, something that I'm excited to wake up for every day. And after saying this all out loud, I realized that that's just not gonna come on its own. I have to chase after it. So within the next few days, I returned back to what I knew best. I finally took another crack at the Europe video. And within the next 3 days, the project that I put so much pressure on for the past year was finally finished. And it did take weight off my shoulders. And I feel like the time that I released it was the perfect time too. The day I uploaded the video was the same day that me and my family flew out to Virginia to go to my cousin's wedding. And the reason why this worked out so perfectly was because most people that were in that video were here at this wedding. And to my surprise, they all watched the video. So it was so cool to be able to hear from them, from their face, how much they liked it. It just made it feel so much more worth it. But I can't really say I'm back yet, right? That I'm not ready to start cranking out 100 videos before I leave. But I can say that finally sitting down and finishing this thing, it made a difference. It was subtle, but it was there. And it was warm. It felt so good. It was all right. And we come home from the wedding, that wonderful, fun weekend, and the dreaded day arrives. Levi, aka my man, aka the GOAT, is ready to get set apart as a missionary. We gathered up all the guys just as we did when Dallin left, and we had one last night out before Levi would be stuck at home doing online classes for the weeks that led up to his actual departure, going to the Provo Missionary Training Center. We had to say goodbye to Levi and hello to Elder Wilcox. But as you know, as one door closes, another door rides a skateboard. Guys, I watched mid-90s with Levi right before that Virginia trip, and dude, that movie is so good. I've always thought it'd be cool to learn how to skateboard, but after seeing that movie, I wanted to learn how to skateboard. And that was something me and Levi said would be so fun to try and learn together. But, you know, he's a little busy at the moment, so I took on this task alone. Found out my buddy Ray had an old board that she was gonna let me use, and I was set. What you are seeing right now is my first time ever on a skateboard. Look at me go. Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm a natural. What are you talking? Oh. Oh. Needless to say, I was hooked. Okay, I loved it. Now I said I was taking on this task alone, but what I didn't know was that my good pal, Jacob Dunn, was also in the market for a little adventure and to learn how to skateboard himself. So we banded together and we created the best skateboarding duo known to man. And we went to the skate park the very next day. My first time at the skate park. Again, this is my first time ever on a skateboard. You cannot tell me that I wasn't made for this. I am in my element, like a fish in the water. My movements fluid. I'm like a gazelle, frolicking through the woods. But for real, it felt good. That whole week, me and Jacob went to the skate park every single day that we could. And we rode around, and we tried new things. We got hurt a little bit. What? Like kids. It was awesome. Okay, I don't know how he's so good when we started at the exact same time, but whatever. Whatever. But the week makes its end, and it's now officially time for Levi to go. I stayed the night and rode with him all the way to the Provo Missionary Training Center, and I dropped my boy off. And I'd like to say that I cried like a baby, but dude, this was the most chill, I'm never gonna see you again in 2 years that I've ever had in my life. It was just a bro hug. Just hit me with the, all right, see you later. It was just so chill. It was a, get out of here. But that's just Levi. That's just Levi. And I love him. I love him. And I also love skateboarding. This was the start of a lot of good days for me. Me and Jacob went to the skate park on a daily basis, and this was that need that I was looking for, something that I'm excited to do every day. It was during this time where looking at myself in the mirror became a little bit more bearable. Some of our other friends, Mason and Katie, started skating with us too, and it was just such a cool little subgroup where we all had the same thing in common. And even though I had no income at this time, still unemployed, so my bad. You know I had to buy a board. I couldn't use Ray's stinky little board forever. So I spent a pretty penny and I got my own motherfreaking board. Felt more than just a little hobby at this point. It felt like it was a part of me, and I wish I was good at it. That would be nice how often I went out riding this John. But it really felt good to get out on this daily basis and to know that no matter what the day is going to bring me tomorrow, I'll always have skateboarding. As weird as that sounds, but it's always something I could do and I made time for every day. And though it felt so good being outside so often for hours on end, I knew that there was still a part of me missing. Yeah, skateboarding's fun, and it gave me this new gust of wind in my sails, but it's not gonna get me anywhere in life. There's still a lot of dreams that I have, and all these things I could see in my future, but even though I was on 4 wheels, I didn't really feel like doing this was moving me towards them. And I was in a good place, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't moving forward. And you want to know what really made me realize this? And this is just so stupid. It was the movie Sinners. I actually don't know.
I bought tickets. I bought a ticket to go watch the movie Sinners. It's about to leave theaters soon. I'm gonna go to the movie theater. I'm gonna watch the movie, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, solo little night, little adventure, little night. Let's go wait in the parking lot though, because the movie doesn't start for another 20 minutes. The movie just finished. Back in the car. It's 12 a.m. That guy has therapy at 3. I don't know if you could hear that. That was funny though. That was really good. It was really good. Movies like that, it just, I don't know, it just gets me passionate and stuff. And I really liked everything that I saw, man. And it's just so awesome that people came up with that. You know? People came up with that. Gosh, I want to do more with my freaking life, dude. That's how I'm freaking feeling right now, dude. It's so dumb. And I'm walking out of this movie, going into the bathroom. God, Gosh, dude, the only thought in my mind is just, I'm holding myself back. And it sucks. And I want to say bad words. And I've thought over and over about if I'm going to say a bad word on this recording, but I'm not going to. What I want to say is, genuinely, I feel so effing stupid. Like, so stupid. All the time. I can be so passionate about something, but then not do any work to progress on it. And that just makes me feel so stupid. And I don't know how to get past that, right? I don't know how to feel like motivation for things again, bro. I don't know how to steer my ship to get it where I want it to go. I'm kind of the guy on the ship with a looking glass. And I sit and I point, I go, that's where I want to be. But I'm still the one steering the ship, bro. No one's gonna bring me there except for me. I don't have the skills to push myself. And I don't know how to get it. I know I can, probably. I know I probably could learn how to push myself. Or maybe I gotta, I actually don't know. All I know is I'm kind of cooked a little bit. I hate it. Alright, I didn't even like give a review of the movie, but it was just really good. It was really good. It makes me want to make things. Makes me want to make things, and that's that's what I'm here to do. That's what I like doing. I want to make things for people. Anyway, this has been Evan Glad signing off.
That movie watching experience changed me in ways that I can't explain. And I'm not talking about physical changes like how I felt when watching Michael B. Jordan make love on the big screen. No, it changed me emotionally. And again, with these videos that I take of myself, where I just air it all out, let it all out, just me and the camera. From there, I kind of listened to what I said, and I actually started doing things about it. Those 10 weeks in therapy were essential for me to understand myself on a level that I didn't know was possible. Now I'm understanding the reasons behind some of the stupid things that I do. And better yet, I'm learning ways to prevent me doing the stupid thing to begin with. And this whole month of May, I locked in. And it was hard, and it wasn't perfect, but the difference within myself was there. I saw it. And most importantly, my bishop saw it too. And it was through our talks that I felt, and he strongly agreed, that this was something that I'm finally ready for. I've put in the work. I put down my looking glass and I grabbed the wheel of my ship and I took it exactly where I needed it to be. So we set up another meeting. I had my stake president interview, and I officially submitted my papers on June 12th. I've made it. I've made it. Now, the behind the scenes process of deciding where a missionary goes on their mission usually takes a couple weeks. And I had a family reunion trip planned for that next Wednesday to the following Sunday. So I set a date. I would open my call on June 25th. That way, all my friends and family that I wanted there could be there. What I wasn't expecting was to get my call just 4 days later on June 16th. And that might not sound crazy, but some of you guys know that's crazy. That's crazy. But I had already set a date. And I'm not going to rush to invite a bunch of people to open it up with me right before I left on this vacation. So I decided to wait the 9 days. It's been a year. What's 9 more days? During this family reunion, it has come to my dad's attention that our yearly lake day was coming up. My dad and his family have been going to this resort for as long as he can remember, so bro's been around the block. And he remembered something from back when he was my age, right before he left on his mission. There was a big rock off the coast of this lake. And at 19 years old, my dad hiked up that rock by himself just to see if he could do it. And he did it. and he proved to himself that he could do hard things just if he set his mind to it. And he asks me, this is present day now, he asks me if I would like to do that same hike with him over 40 years later as a send-off for me about to leave on my mission. That was the easiest yes I've ever said in my life.
What are we gonna hiking. Do? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paddle into the wind. It's gonna be tough. Across the lake, and then we're gonna hike up to that big thing that looks like a rock.
And we'll get some awesome footage of up on that rock.
And then we'll come back and we'll be happy that we did it, but probably not as happy as we would have been if we had never done it.
There you go, there you go.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take
the
it
rock.
easy.
Not Rock
You're
Johnson,
still
different
young.
rock.
Not
That's
Dwayne the
your
Rock
fault.
Johnson.
There's so much
Yeah,
you
right here.
have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want,
come out on top
you
where
can
those rocks are.
marry. Look at
That
me. I am old, but I'm happy. I was
There she
once
is.
like you are now. And I know that
Got
it's
Speed
not
Demon
easy
Kev Dog over here,
to be
taking
calm
off.
when you found something going on. But take your time, think a lot. Why think of everything you've got? For you will still be here tomorrow.
Saying we started
but
all
your dreams
the
may
way.
not. How can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk,
Well, every time you come
to listen now,
this rock,
and I know that
don't know,
I have to go away.
Yeah.
I think I'm about almost exactly your age first time I did it. It was one of those, I'm gonna climb up to that rock. I guess nobody wanted to go with me.
Because you didn't have a son back then. Point up with you.
You're still young, that's your fault.
Dog here.
There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy.
Yes, sir.
All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go.
Climbing that rock with my dad meant the world to me. It was this bonding moment that I really wasn't expecting, but it made me feel so connected to him. And it just put all these things into a new perspective. My whole life, my dad has told me stories about his mission. And of course, as a kid, you picture your parents back then as they are now. But this experience really flipped that thinking for me, to put myself in his shoes at the same point in his life, at the same age as me too. It was something that I'll never forget. And knowing that my dad at 19 had all these great stories from his mission, it just got me more excited. Oh, I'm scratching my nuts in this shot. I shouldn't do that. It just got me more excited for the stories that I was gonna tell when I come home. Now the only question is, where will I be coming home from? And I think it's about time that we finally found out.
It's about 30 minutes before I open my mission call. I'm in my dirty hot closet. It's gonna be interesting. I'm very excited, very excited. I think my prediction of where I'm going, I think I'm going stateside, somewhere in the United States, English speaking, and I don't know why, but I always keep saying Oregon. Maybe it's Oregon. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. We'll see. We'll see where I go. We'll see where I go. When was the last time you... Mission call. What else is I started this process back in July of 2024. Just was not my time, truthfully. But over the past year, I've just been really working on seeing if this is really something I want to do and just like bettering myself so that I can do it. And we're here. And we made it, guys. Yeah! Oh, get in here, get in here. All right, boys, let's get it. Dear Elder Glad, you are hereby called to serve as a missionary of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yes. You have been recommended as one worthy to represent the Lord as a minister of the restored gospel of Jesus Christ. As you serve with all your heart, might, mind, and strength, the Lord will lead you to those who will hear his message. You are assigned to labor in the California Newport Beach mission. Oh, shoot. And you will prepare to preach the gospel in the Spanish language. You will begin your missionary training on Monday, July 28th. Wow. I'm really glad I did not get a job. Well, thank you guys for coming. You made my heart so happy. California. Wow.
Spanish speaking.
You know the way.
That's fun.
Oh, that's San Jose.
No. I said
July 28th.
Did I read that?
It's in Spanish. Yes.
Did I read that?
Yes.
Wait. Spanish! Oh
Hey, my dad called it.
I was looking at the date.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Spanish. Oh my god. Man! I thought you guys were pulling my leg. This is right after my mission call. These are my honest thoughts and feelings about where I got called. California. I knew I was getting called stateside, and I'm glad I recorded that video before. Oregon is right above California, dude. I was as close as you can get. Also, Spanish speaking. Spanish? Oh my goodness, dude. All the Latinas, all the tortas that I'm gonna rizz up when I get back. Holy freak. But that's actually not what I'm thinking about. What I'm thinking about is how awesome it'll be to learn Spanish. I'm gonna be able to listen to Spanish music and understand what it's saying. That's gonna unlock a whole new part of the world of music that I've never heard of. And also, I'm a pretty outgoing guy. You guys all know. But now, that's gonna like double the amount of people I can talk to, bro. Because now I can talk to Spanish-speaking people and I can understand what they're saying. Anyway, I'm definitely more excited about the Spanish-speaking part than I am the actual place. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna learn to love the place. I'm gonna have the funnest freaking 2 years of my life. I'm gonna meet so many new friends, help so many people. Dude, I'm just excited. But unfortunately, an angel has to lose their wings tonight because this flag ain't gonna cut it no more. We gotta replace this bad boy, bro. You can still see the American flag behind it. I'll remove it later. I just didn't want to do all that on camera. But dude, it's all happening so fast. I have 33 days until I leave. 33 days. And this is the stupidest part of everything, right? I'm working on the Evan Craft episode right now. That is going to be released. But I was just getting back into the mode of making gaming videos, dude. I was just getting back into the mode. I was so ready. But I'm going to have a lot of ideas over the next 2 years. And then I'm going to come back swinging. So yeah, those are my honest thoughts about tonight. I just appreciate everyone who came out to support me, dude. I love Gabe and Bennett, dude, firing those. That was awesome. I think that's me done for this little recording. Man Behind the Desk Part 2 will be coming out, I guess, the day I leave. So that means I gotta get started on a script for that, which is the video you're watching right now. Oh, you have to poop, though. I'm gonna poop. Alright, that's the update. Bye.
Reading that I get to start my mission on July 28th was one of the most comforting feelings that I've ever had. I felt so recognized that all this effort the past year that I could have been out on the field if I had just kept things to myself, it was rewarded with the fact that I don't have to wait another 2 to 6 months like everyone else does. That I get to leave in 1. Gosh, dude. This was just such a great time. Not just for me, for my whole family. We're now in the first couple weeks of July, and my sister is getting married to such an awesome guy. And because of that, my other sisters came to Utah. And now we're all together. And I got to see my nieces before I left. I love my nieces. I love them. And it was just such a joy, dude. It was nothing but joy within these weeks. Especially because me and my sister Darcy finally, and bring it in close for this, we finally got an old game working on our PS3. A game from our childhood that we haven't played in well over 10 years. I'm talking about, yeah! Dude, where the freak was this game when I was such a sad Sally a couple months ago? I bet if I just played one round of this game back then, I could have been 6 months out by now. This game is so fun, dude. It's so peak. It's so stupid. I love it. And dude, right after getting to play this, Superman comes out in theaters. Superman? And I get to see that, John, in theaters? Dude, July, oh, it was such a peak month. Top months of all time. Shout out July. And it was the exact month that I needed. I have gone from the lowest that I have ever felt in my life to one of the best feelings that I've felt to this day. And I needed it. And I got it. But after the festivities and saying goodbye to my 2 sisters for the last time as they go off to their home states, and all my other family members who traveled here for the wedding, I finally had time to decompress and really acknowledge my own feelings that I had for myself. I have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks before I get set apart as a missionary. 2 weeks left before this all becomes so real. And I'm here for it. And I'm so here for it. I'm writing the script for this video right now. I probably should have started this a lot sooner. And I don't know why, I'm getting a little emotional, okay? That's just me. I'm an emotional guy, have been since day one. Dude, I came out the womb crying, bro. And I'm not emotional because of things I'm leaving behind or things I'm gonna miss, like Peacemaker Season 2. I'm getting emotional not from loss, but from what I'll be acquiring, so to say. It's been a long journey to get here for me, and the fact that it's finally happening and I want to do it as bad as I want to do it, I'm just over the moon, and a lot of emotions are surfacing. Not a doubt in my mind that this is something I want to dedicate 2 years of my life to. I'm just happy. And I'm really excited for the people I'm gonna meet and the impacts not only they'll make on me, but hopefully I'll be able to make on them. I'm excited to experience a new part of the world, even if it's just like 3 states over. But it's not just the state, it's a different culture that I'll be experiencing too, and a lot of people I'll be able to talk to that my twink self can't talk to right now. I don't know a single bit of Espanol, bro, but I'm gonna learn. It's gonna be sick. And I'm gonna be able to connect with people that I would not have been able to if I didn't take this opportunity and, push myself to get here. It's gonna be weird not being able to make videos, but I don't know, part of me doesn't want to focus on content while I'm out serving. I just want to be all in. I want to be all in. The fact that I'm in a position to even do that is, I'm just
So I'm just so happy. I'm excited to learn a lot more than I know now, just about who I am and what I believe in, and you know, the specifics of what I believe in. There's a lot I don't know, but we learn every day. We learn every day. In 14 days, it'll be real, and I'm excited. Okay, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. This is just my quick little update on where my head is, and yeah, I guess that's it. See you guys later.
You can tell at this point I'm getting back into the groove. Not just any groove, the groove of video making. I'm working on scripts. Not only did I film a new video, I'm almost done editing it. And this passion of mine that has felt grueling over the past year, that idea of it has started chipping away. I'm working on these projects now, not because I feel like I have to, but because I genuinely want to. The more I work on them, the more these layers fall off, and the more I love what I'm doing. But, dude, and I'm saying this right now, I was not prepared for the feeling that I was gonna get when I uploaded this last Evan Craft episode.
I don't know how many more random clips I'm gonna make in my room, but here's another one, alright? I just uploaded the final Evan Craft episode for a while, Evan Craft episode 14. Dude, I forgot how much I love making Evan Craft. It's been over a year and a half since I made the last Evan Craft video. I haven't made any gaming content since then. I've been so focused on life and whatever the freak for the past year, and then the videos I've been making have all been serious and all about life as well, and trips I'm taking. Don't get me wrong, those are great, but dude, I love gaming content. I love making fun freaking videos like that, so I need to make a lot more of them, but I can't. For the next 2 years. So, but I'm gonna look back at this video and freaking, dude, sparks are real. Sparks and like passion, that shit is real. And I love being passionate about silly things. I just have a good feeling in my soul, a good feeling in my chest right now, and I'm like, let me turn on my little camera and talk about it. But you know, I'm not gonna touch that Evan Craft world for the next 2 years. And I'm thinking about, you know, my pets and my animals in that world, and how they're gonna be alone and they don't know when I'm gonna come back. So, but I have a solution for that. Let's go see what that is. That's gonna be the sickest transition ever.
Let's take a quick old jump on the Evan Craft world. We gotta take care of our pets. We cannot leave them here unattended for 2 years. So this is what we do. The only thing we need to do is craft ourselves 2 dark oak pressure plates. And then we go ahead and set them here and here. And then oh yes, we are going to be freezing our pets in ice for 2 years. We got Bartholomew and we got JFK. This is gonna be good. Alright, you're first, JFK. Just come right over here. No, trust me, bro. This is the biggest trust me, bro, you've ever seen. It will be like nothing ever happened. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. And now we get Bartholomew and his. We go ahead and just shift you right in there. And now we seal them up. All right, Bartholomew. You are now frozen in ice. This is the best idea I've ever had. Now it's you, JFK. They're frozen, bro. They're absolutely sealed in ice. And we will break them out in 2 years' time. This is so good. This is so good. I love Minecraft. Alright, well, that solved that situation. See you guys in the next Evan Craft episode in 2 years. At least. See you then. That was fun. Don't we think? What, you guys don't like that I froze my animals in? Well, shut up, dude. It's my world. I do what I want. But dude, the spark is back. It's back. It's back. It's back. And it feels so good. And the best part about making this video that you're watching right now is looking back at those videos that I made, just me talking to the camera. Because I tell you, dude, in those moments, I spill out everything that's on my mind, and within the next week, I forget everything that I said. Like when I'm filming, after I posted that Evan Craft episode, how I'm so excited and how my spark and passion is back, I genuinely forgot that just 4 months ago, I was crying to the camera about the complete opposite. And it's just so cool to see an actual change within myself, and not just see it, to feel it. I have it right now, guys. It didn't go anywhere. That was a couple weeks ago. I was not ready to leave on a mission a year ago. And I know that. Who I am today is 10 times the person that I was back then. And it feels good. It feels good. I just have to give a big shout out to my friends. Shout out! These past 3 to 4 weeks, I have just felt loved like no other. It's just been so cool. I feel like they've been putting in that effort, and it's so clear and it's so awesome, and I just love spending time with them, and it's been so cool to get so much closer to them, closer than I ever thought I could within these last weeks before I leave. It's just so awesome. Anyway, love you, friends. Shout out, friends. That was the friends segment. This past year has been one of growing and learning, and every time I just want to give up, I knew that the power of retrospect is a beautiful thing. Because even though I'm feeling this cruddy way right now, I knew that in the future I'd be looking back at this and these moments and knowing that this isn't all it is, that it does get better. And I'm just so grateful for everything that I've been through, because I know that where I am right now was not out of convenience, that it was out of determination and will, that I am where I am today because I wanted to be here. I feel like I'm manning the ship, and it's sick, and it's awesome. The unfortunate part about regaining my spark at this time is I'm leaving. I'm not going to be able to work on videos for 2 years. But honestly, I think it came at the perfect time, because this passion's not going away. It's just going to grow stronger and stronger until I come home. And the stuff that I'm going to make, dude, you're just going to have to wait and see.
See ya, Evan. You are going to be a fantastic missionary because you have always had such a great spirit about you. And know that Jesus loves you and he loves all those that you're going to teach. And I love you very much. And I am going to miss you very, very much.
Hi, Evan. You're going to kill it. I'm going to miss you. I'm sorry that Courtney and I just got married right before you left, but you're going to do so great in California. Your testimony is so strong. Everyone on the mission's going to love you, and we're really going to miss you. But we're going to see you soon.
We love you.
Bye, Evan.
Bye, Evan.
Farewell, Evan. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you for going on a mission, and I know you're gonna have the best time. And I know you wanted this moment in your life to learn how to be an adult, and I think you're gonna do just that. The end. Love you.
Bye, Evan. Can't wait to hear all about what you learned and how much you grow as a person on your mission. Good luck. Love you.
Yeah, you cuties. Evan is the coolest person you could possibly have at a dance party or anywhere else.
Recorded.
What up, brother, aka Evan, aka The Desk YouTube channel, aka everyone. Okay, you're gonna be lit, you're gonna do so good, everything's gonna be awesome. I think you're gonna probably have fun. The only thing I have to say is goodbye. So that's just a little joke between me and the Evster. Love you lots. See you in Dos Años, mi amigo.
Evan, I'm gonna miss you so much, but I know you're gonna have a blast in Newport, California, Spanish speaking. I'm gonna miss our late night talks, 3 a.m. adventures, rancheritos, late night drives, you know, you get the gist. Even in school, like those Fridays where we'd all just meet up in the library, build Legos, have a good time. Dude, and you're good at skating. You got good at skating. Like, I never thought that you'd be an outside kid. I'll always have you in my heart and my, like, very last brain cell when it comes to just, like, the new brain rot slang. Anyways, you become one of my bestest friends, and I love you very, very, very much. Goodbye, Evan.
Well, Evan, we started being friends in 8th grade, so about 2019, so it's almost been 6 years since we became friends. I remember the first day that I ever came over. The first thing you did when I came in was spray Febreze in my mouth. Yeah, I still don't know what that was about. I had a great middle school and high school experience, bro. You were the go. I love you, Evan. I'm proud of you for serving a mission, and I'm excited to hear about it. And I love you, man. I wish we had more time together, but we can always hang out after. I'm just gonna stack my bread. You know how it is. I've enjoyed hanging out more too before you have to leave. I'm sorry that it took so long before I showed up or did anything. Sorry that it took you leaving, basically. But I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you. I'm proud of you, buddy. Yeah. I love you, man.
I don't know, Evan, you've been a big role model in my life. I'm a big person that, like, takes things from people, like things I like input into my own life. And I feel like I've done that a lot with you. The, like, light that you are. Just always being a cool person and a nice person. You're like the best at knowing what's funny and what's not. What's hurting someone's feelings and what's just not. I'm really gonna miss hanging out with you. Always never going to the gym with you. And yeah.
Hey Evan, whenever I talk about you to other people, first thing they say is, oh, he's the funniest guy I know. He's the funniest guy you'll ever meet. And I'm not disagreeing with that, but as I got to know you more the past year or two, I've changed the way I've seen you, because you're one of the most genuine people and one of the most kind-hearted people I know. You are the funniest person, and I think a lot of times people overshadow that with other aspects about you, but you really are one of the most genuinely amazing people I know, and I value you so much as a friend, and I really respect you so much and all that you do. And you really are an amazing person, an amazing friend. And I just really love you, man. So, good luck on your mission. I love you, bye.
Ooh, this is weird. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I hope you do really awesome out there, and I think you will. And I'm proud of you. This is a cool thing you're doing. You're so brave. Like, genuinely, like, you just have this ability to talk to people, and you never get embarrassed, and I just always admired that about you, and I think that's awesome. I love your creativity. I love your videos. I'm glad I got to be a part of quite a few of them. I feel like I'm like not even in frame. Can I zoom out? Hold on.
Hello, Evan. I love you. Okay? Now, there's a lot of things, okay? There's a lot. You've always had such a great heart, Evan. Great heart. And now you get to give that heart to other people, okay? Words cannot describe how proud and happy I am for you, Evan. I've known you several years of my life. You are one of my best friends. You at day one, I'll cut you off for sure, no problem. That was a joke. Not! You know I'll be there. But seriously though, I'm very proud of you.
Newport Beach, that's exciting. Go to Mexico for a little MTC. We'll see how it goes. Very excited. About to start my 2nd year at the U. By the time you get back, it'll be like my 4th year. That's crazy, man. Hopefully we can move in together, man. We're gonna look back on this video. I'm hoping we can move in together with the guys. That'd be a good time. Honestly, that'd be a vibe. So we'll see what happens. But dude, I got so many great memories with you. Fire videos we made together. That marble video, super nostalgic. The Minecraft videos that we made, all the Evancraft ones. I think about it often, man. Great memories. This friend group with all the guys, first friend group I ever had, best friend group I ever will have, and just the best friends I could ask for in high school. So just all of you guys, not just you. Really appreciate you. I don't know where I would be without any of you, especially you, Evan. You were always very kind to me when I was down, always willing to talk. All of our deep conversations we've ever had on Discord or in person, every single one meant the world to me, man. And no matter if it was 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 3 hours, we did it all, man. All the times I slept over your house, all the trips we went on, the late night drives, just good memories, man, really. I think that's everything that I wanted to say. I'm gonna miss you, man. I'm gonna think about you every day. Go ahead and pray for a fella, you know I'll need it.
Let's do a tough like thumbnail real quick.
And yeah, this is Landon signing off. Best of luck, Evan. You one of my day ones. I love you.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. And the most important thing is, how are my bangs? Wow, I'm starting to get a little emotional. I've never been so happy to have a child leave my home than for this reason. And I'm just so incredibly proud of you and everything that you have worked for to get to this place. And the truth is, I would be incredibly proud of you no matter what, unless you were mean to people or did drugs. So thanks for not buying drugs from Stockton. Just kidding, Stockton. Thanks for not selling him drugs. I appreciate the friends you have in your life. But you have such a good soul. You have such a good heart. And the people that are going to come across your path are so incredibly lucky. And I'm happy to share you for 2 years. We're going to be okay. We're going to plug along here. And I love the fact that we'll still be able to stay in touch. That would be pretty great too. Use the time wisely and study scriptures and really take this time to get to know your Savior and really understand how much He loves you and what He's done for you, and that you are never going to be alone. Especially, I mean, He's always there for you, but we are always going to be here for you in this life and the next. I love that we are a forever family, and I am so grateful that God sent you to us. Love you, and have the best 2 years.
Well, this is the farewell video. I don't want to say it's a goodbye video because you're going on a grand adventure, and it's true that the person that you are now we will never see again. But I guess that's true every day because we grow every day, and the person that we say goodnight to is not the same person that we say good morning to, but the changes are small and incremental. You're going off on a 2-year adventure, and the changes will be significant. So the person that you are today, I will never see again. I will see glimpses of them, and I'm gonna miss who you are now. But I hope, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, that the person that you come back as will be a better version. It'll be Evan 2.0. So I'm sad for selfish reasons, but I am happy for all the right reasons. It is by design that you go on this adventure and you get a foundation for the rest of your life. And I look forward so much to getting to know you again when you get back. So good luck, Godspeed. I so look forward to your return, the new and improved you. Sorry, I'm just rambling now, so love you, son. Proud of you. Bye.
Well, Evan, here goes. I've never been good in front of a camera. Grateful that I have this opportunity. First, I guess I just want to tell you how incredibly proud I am of you. You have prepared yourself in ways that no other young man or young woman that I've worked with to help get out on a mission has prepared. You have gone on a journey over the last little over a year, and to feel your spirit and to see the growth that you have made over these last 12 months, it's remarkable. I know that as you continue to put your Heavenly Father first and seek for His guidance and trust in your Savior, that you will have success in ways that you won't even be able to comprehend. And as you put yourself out there, as you do you with your Heavenly Father's help, you will reach people that no one else can. Your personality, your quirkiness that you have about you, you'll have great successes. And again, as we've talked, success can't be numbered in the number of baptisms, but for sure it can be numbered in your spiritual growth and in the lasting impact that you make when it comes to other people and in other people's lives. You will touch people in ways that no one else can, and I know that. Evan, I love you. I'm so grateful that I've had this opportunity to know you. This has been a defining part of my life as we've experienced some incredible highs and some lows over these last few months working together, and but to see you persevere and push forward and prepare yourself in ways that again, not many other young men and young women have had to go through what you had to prepare yourself. And I'm just proud of you, and I love you, and I can't wait for the 24 months to go by that you and I can embrace again in that time and hear all about how wonderful of a mission you've had and the successes you've had. So anyway, sleep well tonight and go meet your future wife. Love you, bud. See ya.
I'm the desk here, and when I learn to get friends, I want one just like Connie.
Yes, like this is my room. I love it. I made a bet. I have to go bald. But that's where movies come from. Where is Evan Craft? This is my mother's. I can't think anymore. Oh, one original. I'm here making a game video.
In my head, I see bright lights riding in. I think I'm feeling it now, just like you did. Taking this for you, 'cause I wanna feel like I'm supposed to. I could disappear, but this is what makes me feel so real. And I'll break for you, baby, 'cause you make it feel so good. And I'll break for you, baby, 'cause you make it feel so good. And I'll break for you, baby, 'cause you make it feel so good. And I'll break for you, baby, 'cause you make it feel.
Evan Gang the Realist.